Hey, let's get some messages from our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. This is a new deck, so let's just see what the messages have to say. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what is the most important messages the collective needs to hear at this time? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what messages? Wow, that's a lot of freaking cards. I'm going to flip those back over, put them back in the deck, and let's see if they all come back out. All right, whoa, we got one card out. We got life force energy, the number 23. All right, so this is talking about our life force energy. What else do we have, Spirit? What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? We've got chaos, the number 6. Okay, these places could be of importance too. We have the Maasai in Africa. I don't know if I said that correctly. If I butchered it, I apologize. And we have Italy here. I'm not even going to try and say that word, but maybe you've been there. So these are going to be messages for you. What else do we have for the collective, Spirit? What other messages do we have for the collective? All right, we've got flow, the River Nile of Egypt. Okay, so what else do we have? Bottom of the deck, we've got purification, the Ganges River in India. Okay, so you know what I'm getting here? I'm getting a full cleanse. The fact that we're in Virgo season right now, Virgo is all about purification, okay? It's this talks about purifying your mind, your body, your spirit, clearing out your home, clearing out your friendships. If you know some people are just not supposed to go into the next level, let it go. Go through that closet. Go through your phone, get rid of any contacts that are in there. Go through your social media, delete people that no longer need to be there. Clear out your photos even. This is about purifying your life because it could be draining that life force energy. Also, this is about getting rid of any type of addictions, looking at the way that you're eating, that's causing you some type of chaos in your life. People can be creating some type of chaos in your life and stopping your life force energy, and not everybody means to, they just do. Sometimes we collect certain people and we're like, well, we don't want to let them go just in case. Well, how would they feel about that? Who gives a shit? How do you feel about knowing that they're lingering in the background and they don't have anything positive to say? Sometimes people only pop up just to give you shit, okay? So what else do we have here, Spirit, for the collective? We've got playfulness. Yeah, it is time for you to get back to playing, enjoying life again. I feel like that's where you're going to be able to recharge that life force energy is by going out, playing, having fun. That's really funny because it's got the peace sign right there on the van. Maybe for some of you, this is about, maybe you don't want to live in a home anymore. Maybe you decided, I want to live in a van. I want to live in a motorhome. I'm going to go out on the open road. I want to just kind of flow with life. I feel like simplicity. I just keep getting simplicity, right? I think everybody's just tired of this matrix that we've all been stuck in. What else do we have here, Spirit? We've got the truth. Number 42, the Cherokee, talking stick and tradition. So the center of the reading, and this says Woodstock, New York. So this is talking about a truth being revealed, or being honest with yourself even. All right, what else do we have for the collective, Spirit? What else do we have for the collective? What do they need to know? We've got miracles, the Northern Lights in Iceland, okay? So the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. Expect miracles to flow into your life right now. Strength. You've got the strength and the fortitude to make shit happen. Honestly, it's Joan of Arc and France. What else? We need 2 more cards, Spirit. 1, 2. There it is. All right, first card out. We got Grounded, Uluru, Australia. Okay. So, and we've got 19, Happiness, and this is from Shambhala, the Himalayas. So you guys are being moved towards your own happiness and success. Major transformations that are happening. This is coming from Rumi of Persia. Okay. So this whole thing, everything is from this transformation. Transformations are endings, completions, finalizations. Transformation is that butterfly effect, right? Butterflies don't wait for caterpillars to become butterflies. They just become butterflies and they fly away, and the caterpillar either catches up or they don't. All right. And I feel like it's being honest about what you want, being honest about what makes you happy, being honest. And I feel like in doing so, by your honesty, I feel like being honest about what type of people you want to be around, what type of, because you're making a commitment, right? When we commit to something, we commit to a state of living, right? If you move to a certain state, you're committing to that lifestyle, that mind, or that mentality. You're committing to those, okay, people to date, right? You're committing to dating these types of people if you're single. So I feel like it's about getting honest about what you want out of life, where you want to be, what kind of lifestyle do you want to live. Listen, it's so funny. And living in Hawaii, I learned this real quick. It's so funny. People want to get away from there, but then they try to bring there to here, and then try to make here like there when they could have just stayed there. Does that make sense? So it's like, I had to tell somebody that one time, they had a snide remark to say to me. And I looked at him and I said that exact thing. And I said, what you need to do is keep your that mentality in that place, because this mentality is so much different than what you're used to. And it shocked the shit out of her. I mean, she was a perfect stranger who was just thought she could be catty and rude with me. And of course, she kind of met up with the wrong person, because I wasn't going to put up with that kind of shit. And especially in Hawaii, there is a mentality that goes along with that. And it's funny because people, they'll leave their state to get away, but then they try to bring what was going on in that state to where they are. That's not how things work. It's just not. So I'm really getting this, like, there are miracles that are going to be flowing into your life. We've got flow, miracles, and happiness. I mean, and it's once you get honest with yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is about stepping out of your comfort zone. This is about going at life and being happier. This is about creating peace in your environment, whatever environment that you choose. It's like, because I see the peace sign here. And I feel like, you have the strength to do whatever it takes. I do see for some of you, this is about going on a journey. Maybe for some of you, you're traveling all over the world right now. You're planning on it, and you're like, okay, here's my bucket list. Here's where I want to go. Here's what I want to do. These are the types of people I want to meet. And I feel like you have that. And you have the power to create whatever means necessary to make these advancements. I feel like it's an advancement. It's also evolution of your soul. I'm almost getting like Sagittarius energy here, right? Sagittarius's energy is like all about worldly travels, going out and learning new ways of thinking, believing, being, seeing. It's like, going into new environments and learning about their culture. This is about learning different cultures even, because there's such a wide array of culture here. And, if you're not a world traveler, and that's not what this is talking about, this is like traveling within your means, or, allowing your mind to travel even, doing some type of research and seeing how other people used to live their life, because there's so many different cultures out there. And why is it that you're drawn to these certain places? This is about, I feel like for a lot of you, this is really about getting honest. Because the center of the reading is truth. And this is all about your truth. it's so funny because we look at other people's lives and we tend to judge them, right? People will judge. Like, I've had even my own family judge me for the way that I live my life. And it's like, you know what? You don't need to understand my journey. The only person that needs to understand my journey is me. You may not like the way that I live. You may not like my lifestyle, but you don't have to live it. All you have to do is not judge the way other people are doing what they're doing. Because listen, my chart isn't like my family's chart. My chart's completely different. I've already gone through the experiences. I've already worked my freaking ass off. I've worked 4 jobs at a time trying to make ends meet to keep a roof over my kids' head and food on the table. I've had the white picket fence and, you know, the family and all of that and stability. Now I'm bouncing all around and I am on this journey and I'm welcoming it with open arms, and that's my truth. So that, you know, they're looking at how I used to live my life and judging me based off of that. Well, you don't have stability. Doesn't matter. The universe has something else in store for me and I will get pushed into whatever direction. What am I going to do? Fight it? I'm not going to fight it, because at the end of the day, I'm actually having fun. And maybe that's what they're not used to. They're used to me always having to, you know, work hard and, you know, make shit happen and see me struggling all the time. Well, now I'm not struggling. Now I'm living in a life of simplicity. And if you choose to struggle and you choose, that's what your journey is now. My journey is something different. So I've been out traveling. I've been traveling all over the world right now, and I'm not mad about it. And that's my truth. My world has completely been flipped upside down, and I'm not mad about it. Yes, sometimes it sucks because I'm like, man, I would love to have some stability, which I do. I have bits and pieces of stability, but I also embrace the adventure. Because if there's a whole world waiting for me to show up and I don't show up, I'm never going to meet all these different people, these different lifestyles and seeing the way that people live. That's part of the transformational period. We're here no matter what for change. And this is way out of my comfort zone. But you know what? Again, I welcome it with open arms, and look at me. Look at me go. Do I look mad? Absolutely not. Now, I'm not saying that this is my reading, but I am saying that there is no coincidence that these cards are coming up right now. And I'm telling you, it's all leading you to somewhere. It's leading you towards your happiness. It's leading you towards your stability. And all you have to do is stay grounded. Don't fall into traps and illusions and go down weird, places that you shouldn't be doing. Your intuition will tell you. You know better. But where this is leading you is, and it's going to flow. It's just all going to come so naturally. Just like every bit of my journey has come so naturally. It's funny, I don't have a lot of money, but let me tell you something. I haven't had to pay buku bucks to go anywhere. All I've had to do is worry about my luggage, because when somebody wants me to come and the universe wants me to go, all of a sudden my ticket is paid for, regardless of whether I want to or not. And I'll be honest with you, some of the time I'm like, oh God, I just want to sit still for a minute. But then after I go, I'm glad I went on the journey. Because I met some really cool people that wouldn't know I existed had I not gone out and done what I did. But this really is leading you to your happiness. Everything that is happening right now is leading you towards what's going to make you happy. So embrace those small bits of happiness along the way. Have fun regardless of the circumstances. And get grounded. But I do feel, honestly, like you're going to have to delve into a lot of inner strength right now. And especially because Mars is getting ready to turn retrograde at the end of this year, you had better be getting some rest, because you're going to need that rest for when Mars is no longer active and you don't have the energy to keep doing what you're doing. That's when fights and arguments and all this other stuff can happen because, again, you're frustrated. You're not grounded. You're not rested. So, my suggestion is allow this transformation to take place. Number 40 could be of importance. 40, it breaks down to a 4. 4 talks about structure, stability, foundation, and family. So I feel like there is a transformation. For some of you, you're breaking free. For others of you, you're going in. Again, everybody has their journey. It was so funny, you know, like a few years back, it was like everybody was getting married and having babies. And, you know, then I'm just sitting over here building a business and building on my empire and planning on going on this freaking journey, you know? And then now it's like all these people are buying houses and getting connected to the matrix. And I'm breaking free from the matrix and breaking free from all this, you know, structural, you know, programming, you know, but again, that's okay. That's their journey. This is mine. And I'm embracing what I should be doing. And you should be embracing where you're being led to next. So I do believe if you're getting completely honest with yourself and you allow this transformation to take place, it's going to lead you towards happiness, success, abundance, and joy. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. This is a beautiful message. I actually really like these cards. They really make you think. Yeah, they're called the Time Traveler's Oracle. How apropos. How apropos. This is about time traveling. So again, that's what this whole reading is about traveling of the mind, traveling of the soul, and allowing yourself to go on the journey. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Drop me a heart. Let me know how this reading resonates. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I love you guys all so very much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.